Hi, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Um, if you've been here before, I am so sorry. I have not posted in forever. I always get it in my head that I don't need to, and I start doing other things, and then I look and I realize that I haven't posted in like a week or two, and it's really bad. I need to work on it. I know I want to post at least once a week, um, but it's not always going to happen, but I'm going to try. So I'll try a lot harder. I'm so sorry about that. But if you were here last time, you'll notice I got bangs. I don't, I like them, but right now they're not cooperating. There's not usually this big gap, but right now there is. These just don't want to go across. So it looks like I kind of have bangs, but not really. Let me know if you like them, what you think they do to my face shape, because I don't know, do they compliment me? Do they not? I don't know whether to let them grow out or not. So, yeah, I don't know. But, anyways, I'm coming to you today with a book called Blood Sisters. It's just vampire stories by women. So, it's a whole bunch of short stories put into one, all by women, different authors from different genres. So, one is Holly Black, and yes, the book, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, Holly Black wrote that. It's a young adult novel. Um, like not really that book, but like what that book came from is in this. And there are others like Nancy Holder, um, Elizabeth Bear, Kelly Armstrong. So the woman who edited, that sounds weird. Paula Gurin, I believe is how you say her last name. Can you read that? uh, she put this together, and oh my gosh, well, not put it together, but you know, she edited all these short stories, and I haven't read all of them, but I've read enough to know that they're really awesome and really great. There's some that have content that's like extreme, like pretty violent, pretty scary. Obviously, it's a vampire novel, so it's going to be like that. If you go into it, just know that. I picked it up in the adult section. I'm actually going to read to you what Paula Gurin wrote in the flap right here, just because I thought it was interesting, and she gives her website. So she says, there are many great reference books and essays about vampire literature. This is not one of them. It's only an extremely brief, overly simplistic, and far from complete history of vampire fiction, that is, meaning no disrespect to the innumerable fine and hugely important male authors of such fiction, intentionally shaped to highlight women's authorial role in such. So it is based in part on the introduction to vampires, The Recent Undead, Prime Books 2011, an anthology I edited that focused on short vampire fiction published 2000 to 2010. You can read the entire essay, from which I recycled some bits here at paulagurin, Guran, .com/vampires, the recent undead intro. So check that out if you want. I'm sure it's awesome. I haven't yet, but I've just been reading through some of the short stories. There's one called the Unicorn Tapestry that I really want to read before I bring it back to the library, because this is not mine. I wish it was. I think I might look for it and buy it just so I can have it and read it at my leisure instead of in like a 2-week time period, because this is a lot. These are a lot of stories, and after I read a story, I kind of like feel emotional about it. So after every short story, I was like, I just had to sit there and like think about it, and I didn't want to go to the next one. I wanted to like honor that book by thinking about it, that short story. And so I was really, really slow getting through this. Like, I'm like right here. So I've only read a few stories. They were all good. Some of them were terrifying, which is fine because, I mean, it's vampires and I expected that. And if you've been on my channel, you'll know I love vampires um, and werewolves and similar things. If you know any other vampire books that are popular or that you just like, let me know. I want to find some novels besides just short stories, but these were really great, and I definitely recommend you to check them out. They're so different. There's a wide variety. It starts from I think like the 1500s. If you know what the Tudors are, it starts there. The first short story. It starts like in England, medieval England. So and then it goes on to like modern day. So every story is just getting closer and closer to modern day. It's it's just so good. It's awesome. I love that she did that. Now that I'm getting closer to the modern ones, I'm like not wanting to read them as much because I really like the old-timey vampires and the old stories. I don't know, there's something about them that I like more. I think it just makes vampires seem more real, like if it's back in ye olden days. But it makes the story more realistic to me. Not that I'd want vampires to be real, that would suck. But but in this book, I mean, in these stories, they do seem very real and they do seem very terrifying. And like every single vampire, some of them were like different, like it's a different take on vampires. Like some of them are like almost mermaids, and some of them are like inanimate objects. And so it's just a really weird take on that. And sometimes the victims are like women, sometimes they're men, sometimes they're inanimate objects. So it's just very different, very interesting stories from just so many different perspectives. And I think it says a lot about society and people and the way we think and superstition. It's just, I think it has a lot to say about that. So definitely pick this up if you're into vampires or just interested in these authors and what they have to say about vampire myths. It's really awesome. They're all fictional, I believe. Like none of it's like a look at into the history of vampires. It's just stories. So definitely pick it up. Thank you for stopping by. I know this is a really short video. I hope to have another one up soon because I am reading a book right now, The Scattering. I'm gonna do a double review sort of on The Outliers and The Scattering. So get ready for that. I'm hoping that'll be my next video. And thank you for coming back or coming. I hope you come back. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.